Hey, Vampire Logan here. We're back. It, computer crashed. Blah. Back online. People are popping up now. Uh, all your, uh, all your, what? Your cameras are not all there. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I gotta pop out the window. That's why. Um, Pop out. There we go. Goes to the wrong place. Put it there. Oh damn. All that work I did on the lining up those yeah, I'm just gonna leave it off for the rest. Yeah, I'll just leave this on. All right, so I'll fix that later. But when we finish the game, don't leave because then I'll just spend that time fixing it up for next time, so it won't be as much of a work. Okay, so where were we? You guys were gonna figure out what you want to do for this day. Sounds good. Hmm. Now you want to go. She had other obligations. It takes a long it takes a long time to get from the which south or South Pole or North Pole. It's a long time travel from that to travel from there. Dun dun dun. Setting up dangerous interactions with the triads. Okay, Skeeter comes in. He's sipping a coffee. Oh, just uh, working on some projects up late. What? Y- You left low pay in Lowtown? He shakes his head. All right, I'll go get her. So down in Lowtown? Oh. He goes, well, they lived in that restaurant they had, right? Pretty sure. Well, I think when they were last here, they said they were going out for dinner after. And they said something about what was the place? It's one of those noodle houses. Min's? I think it was Min's. Is the place it is the place that you robbed from. What? What is this? Okay. Oh, um, one thing before we go on the next encounter, you guys can recover because you slept in a proper bed here. I'll assume that they put some cots out for you too as well, and you will get back 4 fatigue. And if someone wants to spend, yeah, if someone does anyone have a healing ability? Okay, and I think that one gives you can clear 2 conditions or something. Or 2. Okay, so does anyone have any conditions? Anyone have any conditions from the last battle though? Off balance. Oh, your balance is shifted. Um you have 1? How many no 5 what? How many conditions did you have on active from last night like that were affecting you? Okay, I don't think you had any actually. I think most of you were doing fatigue. I think someone got like an afraid or something. No, someone got an angry, I think. Yeah, you definitely got troubled. Um so you can if she heals you, you can clear that one then as well. Okay, so everybody gets 4 back from the rest, and you can do a heal. It's going to cost you 1 fatigue after you've rested to do that heal. So, okay. And yeah, then I think you guys are all good to go then. All right. Yeah, it's a minus on Joel, minus on what was it? Oh, pleading with people, yeah. So probably a good one to get rid of before you go and well no, I guess you're trying to trick someone, so that's not really pleading with the NPC. Okay, so you're trying to wear a different costume, so roll a trick to see how effective you are. So creativity. Oh, okay. Creativity. Okay. So I guess when we should probably roll it when you encounter somebody, and you get to pick 2 of the following. They stumble, take +1 forward to acting against them. They act foolishly. I'll tell you what opportunity they give you, or they overcommit and they're deceived for some time. Yeah. So, if you, so now you're going to the noodle house and you're in disguise so they don't recognize you. Makeover. You definitely don't look like someone pretending to be a waiter. Okay. All right. So you go into the noodle house, and who's gonna talk? Ask about the Chans. Of course he is. Uh, you see, you see a woman there. She's giving orders and bossing people around, and seems to be in charge. She goes, "Yes. What can I do for you?" Oh, sad story. Those Chans, those wretched triads, pushed them out of their restaurant, turned it into a bar. Terrible, terrible. Oh, I think they were planning to move out of town, but last I heard they were staying at the Four Seasons. Okay, the Ramada, the Ramada. Yeah, they give you the address. No time to eat. He wolfs them down. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, you push him out of the building as he's trying to finish his meal. Okay, and you see Skeeter trudging down the street with his head down. He's going to get the going to get low pay. Hopefully. Nah. Okay, so you guys head over to the hotel where the Chans were last staying, and you see a family of people checking out that look like the description from the file. And the woman there looks very sad. Says, "Yes, can I help you?" Oh, yes, yes, of course. Just a minute. And so they finish checking out, and then they go to the lounge area of the hotel with you. It is a kind of seedy looking lounge. It's got a guy on a piano. He's kind of singing a little bit out of key. He's kind of doing a little bit of a lounge act there, singing some old songs that not many people listen to anymore. Just like that. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Mesmerized. Oh. Um, if you had any more uh conditions or fatigue, you can get a guide and comfort from that. So you can clear a condition or fatigue to fatigue. Okay. Yeah, you don't feel foolish anymore. Kind of makes sense. Yeah. So there's a woman and three children and an elderly gentleman. Yes, yes. I'm Esther. Well, as we told your grandmother, when um, my husband refused to pay the protection money to these low life criminals for our restaurant, the next day he went missing, and we're pretty sure that they killed him. She starts to cry a little bit, and then the grandfather like pats her on the back a little bit. She composes herself, and then she says, "So then those horrible criminals had the audacity to offer us measly sum of money for our restaurant. It was terrible. It was not even a tenth of what it's worth. We had to. There was nothing else we could do. If we didn't do that, they would have done the same to us as my husband." It says called it. They look over at you a little bit confused. He hands you money like a bet was done. All right. What did you say? Yes, they said if we didn't pay, there would be dire consequences. And then we had never paid them before. They it seemed like a new group had moved in here into well, no, we didn't pay anyone for this. We had our business there, but the criminal element has been growing in that part of town for a long time. We've been there for even longer, but hmm, I'm not sure. I know the one that was threatening my husband was named Zohar. Him and his thugs. We Before we talked to your grandmother, we went to the police and they said there was nothing they could do because he didn't do anything specifically. Then when my husband disappeared, they said that because there was no body, they couldn't investigate anything. It was only our word, and they have friends in many places that were much more powerful than we are. Because the police would not do anything, and normally they would help someone like that. I mean, okay, I think last time I saw my husband was he was at the restaurant and he was finishing up putting up some new uh decorations, and he sent me home, uh and the kids home, and that was the last time I saw him. Yes. It was it was for the new year, and we were going to have a party, and he was setting up the decorations late into the evening, and we had all worked on them all day, and he sent us all home to finish it himself. That was the last I saw of him. Yes, dragons. Well, there is only one New Year here, so it is the Chinese New Year in this land. Well, okay, let's say it was the um it was the what would the firebenders have? The Fire Nation. Let's just say it's a Fire Nation tradition at that time. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's say it was winter solstice then. Yeah, yeah. No, it was a yeah. Let's say it was a solstice thing. And she looks at it and goes, "That doesn't seem to have anything to do with my husband." What are the scrolls? What did you find out about the scrolls? Oh yeah, but you went and talked to that guy, right? The I think it was something, but what were the scrolls about? They were about three sisters, and they were one of them was an avatar. Yeah, and then she notices that when you mention that, and she says, "Oh, I can't remember what avatar. I gave it a name." And he she goes, "You know, my husband sometimes talked of that avatar." We're going to go back to the Fire Nation. We have family there. Yes. I mean, I guess, I mean, I don't really know. My husband was um was a firebender, so I would assume that whoever killed him would be able to fight someone like that. He was fairly skilled. Huh? No. She, she goes, I mean, it was it was their threats and the way that they seem to do their business. That seems to be how these triads operate. They make people disappear, and that means they're. I mean, he was a fan of her. Um, she was very good at firebending. She was from the Fire Nation. He is very proud of his heritage. So I had it. I have to check that episode to find out what the actual name was, but she gives it to you. Um, it's on the scrolls or in the document about the scrolls. Yeah, let me just check my notes. This is just the morning, so you haven't. Yeah. It's about like 9, maybe 8:30 or 9 in the morning. She goes, well, perhaps we should stay a little longer and see what you can come up with. We were leaving because your grandmother also disappeared, so we didn't know what happened to her. She just never came back to talk to us about the case, so that's why we ended up selling the restaurant because we just hadn't heard from her. Possibly, huh? I mean, my my daughter can play piano. Well, that would be very gracious of you. We would be quite happy to stay with you. I'll assume you said that in an aside. She comes over. So do you tell them about the? Oh, Oh, the of the Chan family. Yeah, they. She says, yes, my son and um is yeah, he's been learning from his father. He's 10, looks like. Soldier. The one that she said plays piano is 14, and then there's a middle child that is a girl as well. She's 12. Hmm. They don't look anything like them though. All right, so yeah, she agrees to stay with you guys. It looks like they're pretty much out of money. So, okay. So, you guys aren't that far away, so you head back with this family, and I guess you put them up in the downstairs area. You guys just cleaned it up, so. um, yeah, he does not come back yet. That's so much for Skeeter. He never got paid. He's kind of a downer. How late do you guys want to go? It's 12:20 right now. Do you guys want to keep going or okay? We okay, let's do another 20 minutes and then we'll call it there if that's okay. Livia. Okay. Yeah. It's a good stopping point anyway, so I think that'll work. Yeah, exactly. Now you can think about what step you want to take next for next week. Okay. So, yeah, you guys got a lot done. Okay, we'll start again next week at the back at the place. And you guys can figure out what you want to do for next time. Thanks for yeah. Just you need a bigger place now. You just got to buy a new location. You just build it higher. All right. Um, yeah. So next week, 9 same time, and thanks for playing, you guys, and we'll see you next week. All right. Bye. Oh, and wait. Oh, damn, he left. I was gonna fix that video screen. So, all right, that's fine. We'll do it at the beginning of next time. Maybe we can get there a little earlier so I can get everybody uh, set up. He's just holding on to it. And It worked really well. I couldn't tell it was not hooked up, so yeah. Cool. Okay, let me just turn off the stream here for a sec. Yeah, hang on a sec.